Alright, bet. So, excuse me. Smoking on that good shit. And also, I'm DaMouseOfInk, and I'm a tattoo artist in New York City. I'm resident here, resident to the Bronx. I tattoo all 5 boroughs. I tattoo New Jersey, South Carolina. I travel up and down the East Coast. I have clients from Italy. I work at 2 of the most historically known black studios in New York City. That would be NyC in Harlem and Black Ink Brooklyn in Brooklyn. If you'd like to get tattooed by me, all you have to do is reach out to me via Instagram and make a electronic deposit preferably, but I also accept cash deposits. If you're local, you can drop that off. If you're coming out of state, you have to make a deposit. And I can't tell you if you're coming out of state or even out of the country, pretty much. I'll tell you why. I can't tell you that you can't make a cash or whatever deposit you're gonna do, because I've had people from out of the United States come to America and come to my crib. So I can't sit here and say, well, you have to do, no, I've totally accepted that. I don't like to put a lid on what I do. So you're gonna see me do a variety, different styles, different things. What comes at me, I accept, transform. Sometimes it's freehand, sometimes it's freehand on stencil paper. I'm infamously, notoriously, I feel like known at this point for my hand-drawn work, and because I don't use a printer to do anything that you see on in my portfolio. So everything is through these hands, and I'm very appreciative to God for the opportunity to be able to tattoo. So I'm DaMouseOfInk, and if you like tattoos, you like tattoo videos, you are looking for a black female tattoo artist, you are looking for someone who is very genuine, empathetic, and the work is priceless to them, that's me. So with the first session, we did get to use numbing cream, and that was from the client. She had the numbing cream, and she rated it a 8 out of 10. I've worked with different numbing creams, different variations of numbing cream, from, you know, like serums to like an oil to a cream. I've worked with all of that. And the first thing that I noticed about the numbing cream was it did not dry up too bad. And I was able, it was only 5% lidocaine, so it wasn't as potent. It did not whelp the skin up, and it helped with the swelling. I also use hustle butter during the process. That's THC infused tattoo aftercare that you can applicate during the process. I love the aroma. I love the way it's glossy, the way it makes the skin feel buttery. And I would give that a 10 out of 10, and I recommend it to all my clients that they purchase a tub of hustle butter to have in the house for everybody to be able to come and use. Some canvases that know me and understand me trust me more. So some designs appear more finished or more complete than others. Sometimes I feel like because everyone is different, every session is different, sometimes you're gonna stop on certain things that you could always come back to later, as long as you know you got the gist of things, the blueprint now. And another thing, I just have to, you know, if you want to book with me, guys, have me paid up by the time I get there. Have me paid up by the time I get there, because money should be the last thing on my mind. Like I said, the whole service is priceless. You can ask any one of my canvases. I stay all day, all night if it's a tap out. No one taps me out ever. I've never been tapped out. I've never been tapped. I've never been tapped. I'm sorry. Me and Jaron, let me give y'all some backstory on my machines. So I have 2 machines right now that I'm operating with and one that's stationary. So that's 3 machines that are my babies. And the first one is Torpedo. The second one is Jaron. Yeah. My Gyrocons is Jaron. And the other is Goku. You're not beating them together. You're not. Even with this one, I told him, I was honest with him. I was like, oh, my machine was on low anyways, when we stopped, But I was being honest, like, I have another machine that's in the back. I just didn't say anything. You just can't beat me. And Jaron was only tired because I didn't recharge Jaron before the previous session, and that one was short notice. Yeah. So basically, there's no beating me in a tap out. So that's why I want you to get as much work as you can. And I tell every canvas, I want you to at least get a sleeve. $1,500 worth of work, and I'm making a chunk of change. And it's usually a one-day process. But if there are hiccups and things, and we are both understanding, and I'm comfortable and you're close by, don't you far away, this does not fucking apply or work to you, okay? Commute and travel fees still apply. And bet every single time I'm showing up to your crib, I am getting something money in my hand, and you've already sent me money electronically. I am not just puzzling up for nothing. If I get there, there's no withholding my change. You must instantly pay me so that I know we are starting a service. If not, I'm not either pulling up, or I will get right back in the lift, or I will take the train, or I will walk home. But anywho, no numbing cream this time. This client went straight through. This also proves my theory that it's not even about being light-handed or heavy-handed. It's about mind over matter. Because this client had a lot, this is Canvas, had a lot of mind over matter. I'm calling him Canvas now because I honestly want to say he's gonna return for sure. I even hit him up like, are you mad at me, twin? And he said he wasn't mad. And my work is also official. I don't play around. I already have a process that I know how I want it to come out. So I know how to get from A to Z already without you, with no critiques. The process would even go fast, way faster, if you just let me have my way. When we have to change stuff, it does take longer. That's why I said maybe 6 hours, and 6 hours was actually what we tattooed, or maybe 4. I think we tattooed 4 hours and 4 hours. In actuality of spending an entire day with someone. After all of the commute and everything like that, I would say we only tattooed for actually 8 hours, not even 12. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm trying to tell y'all. And this person is perfect proof that you don't need numbing cream. All you have to do is sit still. Whether it's freehand or stencil, it can be done. I believe in replication, and I also believe in creation. I don't do one or the other. It's the reason I can do multiple styles. I originally started, my wheelhouse is portraits. Like my first art galleries that I ever had, I did portraits with different mediums. When I apprenticed, I was perfecting my portraits, like the highest quality they could be. And a portrait would take me about a day to perfect. I mean, I'm talking about when you guys check out my Instagram and you actually see like my drawings, my artwork, then you'll understand what I'm talking about by what my wheelhouse is versus the things that I had to learn to draw during my apprenticeship, where my master tattooers told me. They was straight up, they was like, you're not gonna get to do a portrait every day, Minnie. You're gonna have to do names and stuff like that. A portrait's not gonna walk in. And they're fucking right. Maybe my entire career I've done like, what, 10 portraits coming up on my decade? And 9 times out of 10, that's why you guys are seeing me post stuff multiple times. Because I'm posting the healing and peeling process as well. I like that itty gritty. I tell my clients all the time, please send me pictures. my canvases. Send me pictures of the healing process. I want to know what's going on. You keep me up to date. Don't hit me when something goes wrong. Hit me immediately. Let me know how everything is going, how everything is doing, what you're doing. Have you picked up your aftercare? I also send the link out for a hustle butter to each of my clients. My biggest concern and deal is when I leave you, I'm not there with you anymore, so you have to take care of the tattoo. How do you do that? So let's talk about that, because honestly that's more important than the actual process of tattooing, because you don't need to understand that at all. Let's leave that up to the tattoo artist. Me. Leave it up to me. I know y'all remember Jimmy Neutron. Anywho, I'm going to put Sanoderm on you. That is a wrap. When I put the Sanoderm on you, you do not need any hustle butter. You do not need any A&D. Okay, so for the last part of this video, let me see if I can brief you on anything. Right, cross-contamination. You're not the tattoo artist. Do not touch anything. Now, everybody in this video, nobody committed any offenses. Twin, you was hustle buttering yourself up. Don't do that, because I'm gonna do that. I'm always 10 steps ahead of you. Remember that, twin. Yeah, everyone's sessions, no one committed any true crimes or offenses during these sessions that you see. Everybody was good. If they had their own numbing cream, they had their own numbing cream. If they didn't, we got through it. It wasn't even a long process. The very last tattoo was very short, very sweet, to the point. We did what we had to do. I always stress to trust me, because you have to realize that I have 20 years of experience in art, 9.5 years of experience tattooing. I apprenticed. I got my tattoo license in 2015, my first one. I know blood pathogens. You don't. I know how not to spread diseases and do my procedure. You don't. So do not touch anything. Resist as much as you can. I know you want to touch. I know it's so fun during the process when I'm with you, but do not touch anything. And also, Sharpie is not the same as stencil, and there are stencil pens, and you can also use, you can even brush stroke, like I could go so into it, but that's not knowledge for you. But I'm just trying to tell you, trust the process. I know techniques and all this other stuff that is going to really just inflate, elevate your tattoo. So always trust the process with me, and don't over stress or over micromanage me. Please let me be an artist when I pull up. And I appreciate everyone in these sessions in this video for letting me do my thing, for paying me in advance the way you're supposed to. All that is how we're supposed to work. I am not a walk-in type artist. So it's always usually a plan, and I do digitally consultate. So when you hit me up and you make a deposit, you're going to get a design, so you can stop searching for another artist. It is so affordable. I'm so affordable. And I stress replication and creation. So I do both. Not either or, both. So that's what's respectable about me. I got muscle memory, and I got the techniques, and I'm coming with them. So if you want to get a tattoo from me, deposit, set it up. That's that. And I'll let you know if I'm not available. Plans for March, I'm available for March. March is open, all open. Just pick a date, make a deposit. It's pretty much that simple. And I will say there is no imaginary deposits. There is no imaginary session. There's no hitting me up telling me you're gonna make a deposit. You make a deposit, then we start. You feel me? It starts as soon as you start. So I appreciate everybody. Please like, share, leave a comment. If you like tattoo videos, if you like videos like this, please, 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 please check out more of my channel. I have more tattoo videos. Yeah, I'm excited. Y'all, 2024 is about to be a bad girl. It's about to be a bad girl, y'all. See y'all. Peace. Mousy out.
descendo a ponta do bico do meu AK. Chapa do tais, 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 chapa do tais. Aqui no baile do rasta, tropa do tais, chapa 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 do tais. Aqui no baile do rasta, brotando no baile do rasta, tô pique bandida e ela que me dá. No baile do rasta ela me chamou pra fumar boldinho depois embrasar. Tô brotando no baile do rasta, tô pique bandida e ela que me dá. No baile do rasta ela me chamou pra fumar boldinho depois embrasar. Vai descer na ponta do bico do meu AK. Vai descer da ponta do bico do meu AK. Se a tropa do rasta te pegar, vai te amassar. Se a tropa do rasta te pegar, vai te amassar. Vai descer na ponta do bico do meu AK. Vai descer da ponta do bico do meu AK. Se a tropa do rasta te pegar, vai te amassar. Se a tropa do rasta te pegar, vai te amassar. Vai travando na ponta do bico, vai travando na ponta do bico, vai travando na ponta do bico, sarra tcheca no meiotão. Vai travando na ponta do bico, vai travando na ponta do bico, vai travando na ponta do bico, sarra tcheca no meiotão. Vai descer na ponta do bico, vai descer na ponta do bico, vai descer na ponta do bico do meu AK. Vai descer na ponta